So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a 02 E46 BMW M3. This is one of the most requested cars on the channel, and for good reason. The E46 is pretty much a legend in the German car world. I mean, people love the E92s, they love some of the newer BMWs, but this is a very pure BMW. You might remember I did an E36 with a supercharger on it, but the E46 is still what everybody wanted me to do. So here I am. This car belongs to my buddy Carlos. He drove all the way from Fredericksburg, Virginia to let me drive it, and so far, it's pretty great. What's funny about it, it's a purpose track car. If you hear all that, that's because it's pretty much gutted. It has a brace in the back because these cars are known for having some subframe issues, so that helps a lot. And also, you get a lot of differential noise. It doesn't bother me that much. I can see how you wouldn't drive it every day, but also these Recaro pole positions are super comfortable. So cruising on the highway like I am right now, it's not bad. It gets like maybe 21 miles per gallon too, so not too shabby. The car is making like 360-ish wheel horsepower, about 234 foot-pounds of torque, and it is still all motor. Now this engine is known as the S54. You might know the N54, the 335i, so that's like a good way to put it. The S54 is an earlier model. It's a 3.2 liter inline six, and in America it made 333 horsepower, and in Europe it made 338 horsepower. Once again, the Europeans get all the cool stuff when it comes to the German cars. I was looking, the other day I was reading about the convertible version of this car too, and how much slower it was. It did a quarter mile in like 13.7, and this one stock did it in 13.0. That's a huge jump. So yeah, those were the days where convertibles were drastically slower than their coupe counterparts or hardtop counterparts. Speaking of the hardtop, Carlos has a carbon fiber roof, like a real one, that's not wrapped. And so basically the lightweight model of this car that was in Europe, he basically did subtle little hints using that as inspiration, and basically has parts from that in a nutshell. So it's a very, well, stealth way to do things. It looks pretty normal, but it looks very clean. Wheels on it look good, tires are great, it has just enough camber, and not to mention the color. The color is awesome. I love this blue. I know, it's shocking. At the same time, I hardly ever see this color. And Carlos, being a BMW tech, was telling me that when this car came out, this color didn't sell well at all. And now it's one of those colors that everybody wants because it's pretty rare. But you know, I guess it's one of those cult classic things, you know. It's not, you gotta kind of put on your hipster frames and be like, I had it first. Also in the interior, he has a great Sparco steering wheel, which is extremely comfortable. However, when you're in the Recaros, when you first get in the car, there's no sliders on this. He wanted to sit lower and be like more one with the car. But at the same time, if you're like me, you kind of have to peek over the dash. You have to do a little ostrich thing. Your neck has to go out like this at the beginning. But now I'm used to it, not bad at all. So the coilover system on this car is Nitron. It's a company I haven't really ever heard of, so we're definitely gonna see if it really handles well. Carlos says on the track it works fantastic, so we're gonna see. But it's just, sometimes it's cool to drive something that's, you know, completely gutted, and you see the brace in the back. All that adds a lot of character. Plus, you know that once you get on the track, you're in a pretty solid car. One thing though about the car is it doesn't have a cat on it anymore, so yeah, it has exhaust on it, but when you get in a certain RPM range, you get this kind of raspy sound right there. Now the engine revs to 8,000 RPM, so it's definitely going to be a pretty high-pitched noise, but when you add the rasp to it, it's like almost a bunch of bees in the back with the gutted interior. One thing about it too is you don't really want to get on it, like on it, unless you're right around 4 or above 4,000 RPM, because it kind of want to bucks at you. I mean, if you're getting on it anyway, you're going to be in that RPM. And especially on the track, you're going to be up there all the time. All right, here we go. Stops on a dime. braking, not braking, hit it. Stop. So these brakes are pretty much stock, which is incredible, but he has track pads on it, so that's what helps a lot. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. Stop. Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it why people love this car. Oh, I almost hit a bird. Alright, cool it down. Miles per gallon, yeah, that's about it. I like this car. This car is so balanced. With this car being 360 wheel horsepower, along with the Kumo tires, along with the coilovers, the brace, it all adds up like a symphony. And since these Recaros hold you in place, you know, I'm not even in harnesses. You know, it doesn't matter because I was held in place the whole time. I didn't need to grip onto the steering wheel for dear life to hold on going like this. So it's amazing what a good seat will do and a good steering wheel will do. Oh my goodness. Revving to 8 is so glorious. One thing that is nice though is the raspiness does disappear once you hit a high enough RPM. It's just that little mid-range where you get, I guess, a little bit of drone, so that causes more vibration. So that's probably a big part of it. Another thing is, this car has 410 gears in it, and that's why when you do a first gear pull, it's pretty darn fun. And second gear will roast a little bit if it's a little, well, not dry out. Just getting a feel for it. Third's a better gear, yep. Oh man, yep, good. Yeah, it's good. Sorry I'm not talking a lot, it's just fun. It really is, I mean. Planted. That is the best way to put this car. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out this review. I hope every single one of you enjoyed it. I had a great time driving this car, no lie. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the E46 M3, especially in this kind of spec. It feels like everything came together what Carlos did, and it was the right decisions. He made all the right decisions to make a very simple but effective track car that gives you supreme confidence. So once again, thanks to Carlos, and I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a fantastic day.